Hello, bonjour, buenos dias, namaste, hajime mashite, ni hao, assalamu alaikum, everybody out there on the internet. So I had just recorded this, and then I was listening to it, and the audio is a bit borked on the one I just did. So now we can see me have a refined, a better second attempt, and this one will not be well. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna be terrible, but it'll be better than the last one because I will know what I'm talking about and be able to just like bang it out the door. That that was whatever, that was terrible. Okay, anyway. So videos I'm working on, just a bunch of Mass Effect stuff. I mean, I'm not really working on the Mass Effect stuff, it's just that there's the weekly Apex missions. That's going to be a thing. I'm thinking about doing a replay of the story with the Sarah writer after they patch everything, because I already did it with my Dude Shepherd. I'm sorry. Dude Shepherd and writer are two different characters. So the sister writer, since I already did the brother writer, so yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking about, like, they said like they're gonna patch it over 2 months, so I think I'll just wait 2 months until they're done with like all the like significant story mode patches and crap, and then play through it again. And then it's kind of funny because in I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, when I was streaming on YouTube, like I lost like a 10-hour chunk somewhere of like a stream getting like eaten by the flippin', stream monster, so whatever. What else? Videos I'm working on. Okay, so besides Mass Effect Andromeda, which, dude, I had like a whole thing in the last video. It's like me just like talking about it, and just like it sounded really good. And now I can't like replicate it because I didn't have a script. So it's like, another instance of me and my extemporaneous just gonna go off the hip or off the cuff or whatever. Just whatever, dude. It's whatever. Anywho, so besides that, there's Destiny. So that's every Tuesday with my friends. We're raiding and doing stuff because of the Age of Triumph. Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna talk about the game for the rest of this video. After that game, I'm just playing because of my friends and like the camaraderie I have with my raid mates on raid night. So yeah, let's see. Besides that, I actually talked about it probably more in that last video, but F that game. So B game. So yeah, so that's the Andromeda's the A game. It's like the main game I'm playing right now, but it's just gonna be multiplayer until they fix all the other stuff, and I can like replay through the story with the sister writer, and then like see if there's any like difference in like the dialogue or the way characters treat you. Which like that was one of the cool things with Mass Effect is like when you're like you're a dude and you play through, it's like different when you're like a lady and you play through, and like some characters react differently. Like when you're in a Cora's Den that first time and you're getting hit on by Harkin, or not Harkin, was it Harkin? I think it's Harkin. Anyway, that happens, it's hilarious. Or that joke he says about herpes, and it's just like, wow, did you just say that? That was ridiculous and completely uncalled for and inappropriate. Anyway, but yeah, Andromeda's the A game, and then Tuesdays, well, I mean, it's like a half and half thing. It's weird because it's like I'll play Andromeda and I'll play multiplayer, but then Tuesday is like the main game or that's the main day I play games. So it's like that's like raid night whenever like nighttime, once the sun goes down and the weirdos come out, it's time to raid with my friends, I guess. And then I guess Wednesday I'll probably play too, maybe. But once I get all my characters to level 20, I'll probably like not play it as extensively on stream, just because it's like at that point it's like, well, what's the point? I'm just grinding for credits at this point. And I'll probably just do like unpackaging of the packs videos like I used to do, and just like 10 million credits worth of advanced packs or ultra rare packs or whatever, that stuff. But oh yeah, I also thought of bringing back Commander Pinky because if you don't know, like I'll give credit to the artist whenever I do bring it back, because I didn't make the character, but like that was like the mascot I had for the Weekend Operation videos. And then, I like had this whole thing in my head of like, maybe he went into stasis and like woke up on the Nexus, or with the arc of the whatever arc he was on. And he's like, all right, I'm here again to fight with the Apex forces in multiplayer, because that's really all I can do. Because yeah. Anyway, well, that's not all I can do, but whatever. That was like the idea I had initially. So there's that. But yeah, the Apex nations really aren't as involved as the community stuff last time, where it's like a communal effort to like just do one thing, and then and then, like the rewards, dude, like the like there's no victory pack or commendation pack. It's just extra credits, extra XP, and then you can just send your strike team to do it if you don't want to play it yourself, which is weird. So whatever, man. Maybe they'll change it. Who knows? But yeah, I'll be doing those every time there is one. I had done the like previous two, but then I sent my strike team on the first one accidentally, and I didn't. I ended up like replaying it from like a quick match, but I was like, dude, this isn't when I first initially played it, so it's not the same. But yeah. Um, and then speaking of stream, like I am like actually gonna like put the quality down on my videos in stream because for some reason I keep getting like issues of like artifacting or just not having it be like a really smooth looking visuals. So this is what people tell me anyway. So I'm gonna like put it down to 480, see if that helps. And then I did try to stream Walking Dead episode 3 Walking Dead season 3 episode 3 the other day, and then it only got the first 19 minutes, and then my video card just I don't know what happened. So I don't know I did that. Usually it streams just fine, but sometimes it doesn't. So I'm like now I'm kind of wondering, is my XP throttling me? Who knows? Can I prove it? Can I not prove it? It's whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the main stuff. It's just Mass Effect, rating, and Destiny, and then yeah, talk about. I'm thinking about like what I just did in the other video, but the audio was barked, so I can. But then no, just think about what I just talked about, and it's a lot easier. But Mortal Kombat is probably like the next game, so I'll play the PS3 version because I have that one, just the story mode. I'm not gonna like do anything else as far as like the challenges in the tower and all that stuff. So it's like Mortal Kombat and then Mortal Kombat XL because I just want to like play through the story to get caught up with that and like where it's at, and then probably Mad Max because I want to play that and then compare it to Shadow of Mordor because I just finished it. And then, well, actually, I might do that like in the reverse order of like Shadow of Mordor and then Mortal Kombat. But for sure, I am playing like those two games like as the B game, like right off the bat. And the B game is basically like the game that's like not the main game I'm playing on the channel. It's just like the game I'm playing on the side over the, like on the weekends when I get home from work. And I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna play something. I'm just gonna stream it until I pass out or go to bed or whatever. Anyway, but there's that, and then I'm gonna play Watch Dogs eventually. There's some other stuff I want to play that I've had on my PS4 for like ever and I haven't played. So. But those are the top of the list. Mad Max, Mortal Kombat, and Sleeping Dogs. And then also as far as Mad Max, it's like to compare that to Shadow of Mordor after I just played it and it's the same developer, I think. So to see if it's like does it hold up? Is it as good? And there's just not a lot of Rocksteady, Arkham, Batman games or I'm sorry, Batman combat games that have like that combat style where it's like counter. Dodge, time your attacks, yada yada yada. It's really good, so I enjoy that. But then when I did go back and play Shadow of Mordor, it's funny because you can clearly see that the reason like everybody like goes over that game is because when it was out there's just like nothing. There was nothing out that was like as competent or as good. I mean, Watch Dogs was out, but that was like a letdown to everybody. And then the combat was really good, and then yeah, mechanically it's just very sound mechanically, and the story's like a really just fan service plot. So. You can but compared to like the stuff that just came out this year, when we had like the really like amazing stuff off the bat, you have like Horizon, Nier. I mean, I haven't played Zelda, but I hear it's amazing, so I'll just lump it in there. I liked Andromeda. I mean, I can see what people say as far as like the critiques and critics and like, or not the critics, but like the critiques and like all the flaws. It's like whatever. Like to me, it's like the 80% of the game that's good is like it's not getting taken away from like the 20% of it that's bad as far as all the glitches and bugs and other stuff. And some of the stuff is like not even it's not nearly as blown out of proportion as some people would make it out to be, like the writing and the story. It's like, dude, really, like that's I'm not gonna go there. It's like I'll save it for another video, which I'm not gonna make because it's a waste of time. I'm not gonna argue about crap on the internet. It's a waste of time. But like whatever, dude. Like everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I mean, there are like some parts where it's like, okay, that's probably like not as good, but throughout, to me, it was a solid effort. So I went like way more in depth with that in my last video. I might just like upload it and be like, yeah, here's the borked audio version. I did talk about Andromeda more, but I'm not gonna. It's like I'm over it. It's whatever. So yeah. But yeah, those are the videos I'm working on and stuff that's coming to the channel. So it's just Mass Effect, weekly rating in Destiny, Mortal Kombat, Mad Max, and Sleeping Dogs. Maybe not in that order. But that's the stuff I'll be working on. And then change to the channel is basically just the drop in quality on the streams but it's not like a significant drop. It's still like you can see a clear picture of like 480p. So it should probably upscale, I imagine, but I don't know how that works. So it's whatever. I guess we'll see. Well, I won't see because I don't watch my streams. I play them, so I can only know from the feedback I get. But yeah, I just did a YouTube sausage, and then after this video, I'll be putting up a Destiny weekly or monthly update. So, because I forgot to do it before this video, so I'll have to do it after this video, and then I'll probably record that on my Elgato because for some reason on my Platinum headset, the sound is just not really high when I'm talking, so the commentary isn't as good when I just do those ones live. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That's what I'm working on. Change to the channel. Oh, actually, I did put up the YouTube sausage video. I said that, but I actually have a there's a I can't think of it now. I figured out my vision for that video series. So yeah, it's got its thing. It's found its footing finally. And then I haven't thought of my other spin-off stuff from when I was making that, but I'll probably get around to it sometime, or who knows, whatever. Maybe not. Who knows? Oh, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I'm working on changing the channel, and I've rambled enough. Well, I didn't ramble as much as the last video because I've already talked about it, so it's like, you know, more of me talking about what I meant to talk about. So I'll probably upload that one and just put it as unlisted and being like, yeah, this was the channel taken I made. That was the rough edit or the first draft, but hey, the audio is effed up, so why would I keep this? And I'm just gonna leave it as unlisted. So if you want to check that out, I'll probably like upload it and then put like a link in the description. I'll put it at the very top and be like, yeah, this is the messed up audio version that did not make it this month because I forgot to mute the system audio in the settings of OBS, which I use now because my stupid Logitech camera, well, it's not the camera, it's just like the software. The Logitech software, for some reason, like whenever I go to record video, it doesn't work anymore, so I'm using OBS now, so that's the whole thing. I could like make a video about that as far as the making YouTube sausage, like behind the scenes stuff, but maybe not some other day. That's like, you know, that's one of those, like I just said, the some other spin-off video idea I had was like a behind the scenes stuff. It's like, how do I do some of the other stuff I do when I'm on my computer, like podcast and video edit and yada yada yada. But maybe not. I'm not sure. But yeah, that is it. Oh wait, actually there's like one more thing that the cause I mentioned this like a couple videos ago or something, or I just threw it out there, but I did say something about like an AM game as far as like when I'm like, you know, up and I can't sleep. There's not really a lot of time to like play something, and I'm like, I should just like stream something for a bit, and then go to bed or something, or like until I can like sleep or something. But that game is gonna be Nier, so whenever you see me playing Nier, it'll just be like side quests, and it'll just be like when I can't sleep. So that's in that slot. So Nier's in the AM slot. The A game is Andromeda. The B game is gonna be probably Mad Max, and then Mortal Kombat, and then XL, and then Sleeping Dogs, in that order. And then the weekly raids in Destiny every Tuesday, because the Age of Triumph, you know, got everybody back in the game, and my friends that are back in the game pulled me back in with them. It was great. It wasn't great. It's terrible. Anyway. And then also the first draft version of this video that didn't make it because the audio is messed up. Hopefully it's fixed in this one, or I'm going to be very sad, and I'll have to record it again. And it might just be all audio, because it might just be some sort of issue I'm having where my flipping computer's just like dying on me, because it's kind of old. And I kind of need to upgrade it, but I haven't gotten around to it, so yeah. But yeah, that's it for this video. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends, or not, that's cool too. And until you hear from me again, thanks for watching, and I'm now signing off.